You know, every car and truck has its own key, and every week we get a few more of them. So let's see what great new wheels this week's keys fit. Big rear-wheel drive sedans and wagons are big news at Chrysler this year, with the 2005 Chrysler 300 leading the charge. Based on the same platform as the Dodge Magnum Sports Tourer wagon, the 300 series are true full-size sedans. They measure almost 16.5 feet long and ride on a 120-inch wheelbase, the longest in its class. Unlike Chrysler's cab-forward front drivers, however, these new 300s are short overhang, boxy designs with long hoods and short rear decks, and an in-your-face grille that says Big American Car in a loud and clear voice. Power comes from proper American iron. The base 300 limited and touring models get Chrysler's proven V6 engines, either the 190 horsepower 2.7-liter unit or the 250 horse 3.5-liter. But the king of the 300 hill, the 300C, gets the 340 horsepower 5.7-liter Hemi V8. The big Hemi features cylinder deactivation, which seamlessly shuts down 4 cylinders for higher mileage highway cruising. The engines may be American, but most transmission and suspension bits are derived from Mercedes-Benz cars. Wheels are 17 inches on most versions, with the 300C Hemi getting 18 inches. ABS, traction, and stability control are standard on all but the base 300, and even all-wheel drive is optional. The big classy interior also gets a few German parts, though the design is more classic Detroit, wide and expressive.
The 300 sedans are big, solid vehicles. They remind you a lot of cars that Detroit used to produce back in the day. Still, they have all of the amenities that you'd want in a modern vehicle. Really nice, classically styled, solid vehicle.
The Chrysler 300 is a big car, but it's priced more like a mid-sizer. Sticker for the base 300 is about $23,500, with the top Hemi-powered 300C going for just under $33,000. The rear-drive Chrysler 300 sedans are on sale in April and will be joined by the all-wheel drive versions this fall. If you want an all-wheel drive sedan right now and your taste runs to true European cars, then check out the latest Jaguar X-Type 3.0. It's already a top pick among all-wheel drive luxury four-doors, but for 2004, Jaguar has increased both content and value of their smallest saloon. Standard features for the 3.0 now include automatic headlamps, a power moonroof, wood and leather steering wheel, and a split folding rear seat, over $2,000 worth of features. The optional sport package now gets larger 18-inch wheels and a 320-watt premium Alpine sound system that kicks the standard 120-watt unit out the window. And all that for less money. The X-Type 3.0 price drops by almost $3,000. Add in the new standard features and you're looking at $5,000 less than you'd pay for a comparable 2003 model. GM's Sartun line has always been about value, but for 2004, it's also about, are you ready for this? Performance. Just hitting the stores is the Saturn's Redline series, hopped-up cars and SUVs ready for today's youthful drivers. First up is the 2004 View Redline. This hotter version of Saturn's compact Econo Sport Ute boasts more power, handling, and style. Power comes from a new 3.5-liter V6, which is built by Honda. That's right, Honda. It makes 250 horsepower, a 69-horsepower jump over last year's 3-liter design. Available on front and all-wheel drive V6s, the Redline package adds a slick and aggressive body kit, 18-inch wheels with 245 50 series tires, stiffer retuned suspension and steering, and monochromatic paint. The Redline is a pretty cool package for only $2,000 more than the View V6's $22,000 base price. Now, if you favor cars over SUVs, Saturn has you covered with the Ion Redline. The Redline package gives the Ion Quad Coupe a full makeover and includes aggressive front and rear fascias, rocker panels, 17-inch wheels, and a rather prominent rear wing. The Ion Redline is powered by a 205-horsepower supercharged version of GM's 2-liter Ecotec 4-cylinder, which exhales through a high-flow exhaust system. It's connected to a Getrag heavy-duty 5-speed manual, which feeds power to beefed-up axles and drive shafts. The Redline suspension has new springs, shocks, bushings, and stabilizer bars, and rides on sporty new alloy wheels wearing 215/45 performance tires over all disc brakes. The package is impressive enough for the Ion Redline to set a new class record of over 212 miles per hour at the Bonneville Salt Flats. Real world 0 to 60 is less than 6.5 seconds. No prices yet, but we think it should be competitive with the likes of the Dodge Neon SRT4 at about $20,000 when it arrives at dealers in late April.
These Redline packages are a real change for Saturn's image. It shows they can attract a young, enthusiast buyer to the brand. I think they'll be the hottest, most in-demand Saturn models.
And we'll grab the car keys to 3 more hot new models in just a few weeks.